Hey, today I'm going to be reading In a Nutshell by Joseph Anthony. High in the treetops, plump acorns were leaving their sunlit home and falling into darkness below. One little acorn wanted to stay in the light forever, but it soon lost its grip and fell too. A moment later, it landed with a thump and lay still. The forest floor was very, very dark. Somewhere deep inside, the acorn knew it must get back to the sunlight. It would have to break free of its shell and become bigger than it was. So, when the season was right, the acorn burst open. It pushed out roots and a stem and stretched itself into a tiny sapling. The sapling took food from the wet soil. It soaked up every drop of light its tiny leaves could reach and grew a little more each day. As days passed into years, the sapling discovered that becoming an oak wasn't easy. Hungry mouths nibbled it, vines choked it. Sometimes it was icy cold, at other times it was burning hot. Hard times helped make the sapling strong as it grew into a tree, yet even the strongest trees weren't safe from everything. Still, it kept on growing and reaching for the sun. Years passed. What was once a small acorn became the tallest tree in the forest, with deep roots and sturdy branches. Countless leaves touched the sunlight. They turned the light into life that filled the tree and flowed over. It dropped acorn of its own, giving life to little oak trees and food to the forest creatures. To many, the tree gave a home. But when it was old and tired and its limbs and roots were rotten, the mighty tree could grow no more. Its life as an oak was almost over. The only way for it to become bigger than it was now was to die. When the tree fell, it crashed, shook the whole forest. The worms and bugs took the tree's life and returned it to the soil. Finally, the tree became a pile of rich, dark earth. No one remembered that it was once a living tree, grown from an acorn. It seemed that the oak was gone forever. Then another tree was planted. The life of the oak passed from the soil into the new tree, a cherry tree. When the cherry tree grew up, birds ate the fruit, scattering the cherry seeds, and new life all through the forest. Until the life of little acorn became part of everything. Kilagyah.